This next video comes out of necessity. So recently I took a trip from where I live in Virginia all the way up to see my mom in New York, and I'm just driving along. It's a 3-lane road. I'm in the middle. There's cars on my left, cars on my right. All of a sudden this car on my right swoops up on the side, cuts right in front of me, and slams on the brakes. And I, of course, had to react immediately and slam on the brakes too. Otherwise, I would have hit him. So I was thinking, man, that's ridiculous. That guy is crazy. But truth be told, if I would have hit him, it would have been my fault. And so I have no protection because, you know what, I have no video or anything to prove what they did. So therefore, I started looking into and researching dash cams. So I found an as seen on TV HD mirror cam. Now I know it's been out for a little while, for a couple years, but I recently saw a commercial, and so I think that people are still looking into it, and that's what I have today to look at. This is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You, and my channel is dedicated to reviewing mostly as seen on TV items. I look at some consumer gadgets, other household items. Once in a while I do a little bit of a DIY just because I think it's a lot of fun. If that interests you, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and check that bell so you're notified every time I release a video just like this one. Now let's see if the HD mirror cam is all that it's cracked up to be. So I purchased the HD mirror cam on Amazon, and it came in about a day. I think it was really fast. It didn't come in a very pretty package, just a brown box that says official as seen on TV HD mirror cam. So I open it up. I notice I have the mirror cam, and it's got some straps right here that goes around your existing mirror, and I have a camera that swivels 350 degrees, so I can record both front and back. It comes with some directions. It also comes with a car charger adapter and a pretty lengthy cord. And then let's see, I've got some 3M sticks. I've got this is a card reader for my micro USB. My SD card. I've got some extra strips here. And of course I have a Smile You're on Camera sticker where I can put, if I put it on the auto detect mode. One thing I should note is this does not come with an SD card. There is an SD card slot, but if you want to put an SD card in it, you're going to need to buy your own. They recommend all the way up to 32 gigs. It doesn't support anything higher than that. I pulled one out of one of my old phones, and it's 16 gigs. I guess for purposes of using in my home here, I ended up clicking in one of these magnetic chargers into the port. Therefore, I can hook it up and actually work through the stuff because it didn't come with an inside plug, and I just don't want to sit in my car for that long. I purchased this for $50, and that's really expensive, so I have high hopes and high expectations for this. I'm going to try it during the day, and I'm going to try it at night just to give you both the footage of what it looks like. Let's check it out and get into some more of the details here. Now let's talk about some of the features of the HD mirror cam. I'm going to click and hold the power button to turn it on, so let's do that. And you can see it's turning right on, my as seen on TV, HD mirror cam, and it is up and running. And if you notice, as soon as I turned it on, it started recording. I want to turn that off just so I can go through the different features. But first, look, if you can look at this power button right here, it's got a moon there. So what I'm going to do is if I click that again, it changes it from nighttime to daytime. But let's turn this recording off real quick so we can go through some of the settings. Alright, so that's off. Now if I click the settings button here, I can go through all the different resolutions. So I can just toggle down through timestamp, motion detection, length of video time. If I do that, there's a 1, 3, 5, or 10 minutes. I just have it on 10-minute loops. Record memo on, so we can go back. So now if we go into this mode, we can do different things. There's a size, that's for the picture taking. This one here, I can do my format, my language, my auto off, system reset, date input, which is important because it also sets date and time, and it does save it. So that's nice. And then of course, the version. So if I click back again, I can go back. Oops, sorry, one too many times. One too many times. If I go back into this mode, I can re-record. This is how I do my sound recording mode. This is what I've recorded in the past. If I go back here, I can start recording again by hitting the OK button, and then it's rolling. If I have it plugged into my car, this will just keep rolling at all times. Let's go check it out outside and see what it looks like. So right now we're going to install the HD mirror cam, and all you do is you stretch it around and you just hook these in together and it just holds on. So let's do that now. Okay. Bring it down and stretch onto the hook. Bring it down and stretch onto the hook. All right, now let's rip this part off. Ready? Oh yeah. Turn it on. And there we have the HD mirror cam installed. We can see the front there as we drive off. I would love to get your opinion of dash cams, the HD mirror cam, other ones. Do you have one that you use? Have you used the HD mirror cam, the as seen on TV one? Let me know down in the comment section below what you think about dash cams, either as seen on TV or other. Okay, so right now my system has come non-responsive. I push the buttons, nothing will happen. So what they tell you to do is you flip it over, and on the back side there's a spot right here that says reset. Well, you're to take the metal pin that it came with, just right here, and insert it in that spot and hold for about 3 seconds. Let's do that. And then what's supposed to happen is the unit is supposed to power down, and then you can repower it back up. Let's see if it boots back up. Ready? Oh, I see a light. There it goes. Intel. Oh, that was too bright. Sorry. So it powered back up. But just so you know, you're probably going to need to use this little pin if your unit becomes non-responsive. I'm really interested to see how the HD mirror cam works at night. Daytime cameras normally work fine, but it's the night vision that I'm really looking forward to checking into. So let's do that first. We're going to check it at night, and then we'll come back and talk about it a little bit. Alright, I'm recording with the HD mirror cam. There are definitely other cars around. Somewhat on there. It does help when there are other lights around. I definitely can see this car in front of me. I can move the camera a little bit. That helps. I can't see what the license plate says. So let's take a picture. So I found that when I was driving down a road with no lights, the HD mirror cam wasn't doing anything at night. I couldn't see anything. It just seemed pointless. When I got around other cars, which is kind of the point, right? I could see things. It didn't work as well as I thought it should, but it worked okay. I will say if you're using the camera feature, you need to be quick. Because I don't know if the shutter's slow or just maybe I was slow, but when I went to take the picture, the car was already moving and it blurred. And so I'll show you what that looks like right here. Well, those are just some of my thoughts. Now let's shift over and see what it looks like during the day. I think you'll get a lot of use of it during the day, so I really wanted to check it out. So here's a video of me driving around during the day. Alright, so here we have the daytime view of the HD dash cam. I'm going to show you a picture of what I see, because I see a little more blue or so than what you can see there, but all in all it's pretty good. I also like that you can turn this lens and I can look right over here. Hey, you got pulled over by a cop, and now you can then record your entire conversation. Pretty sweet. You know what? I can also take a picture. Daytime view looks pretty good. When you're done with your video, you just pop out the SD card, and you put it into the adapter that it came with, and now you're able to just plug this. Ooh, didn't go in very easily. Now you're able to just plug this into your computer. I don't know if it sticks out like that, but I'll let you know because it doesn't go in any further. But you just plug this into your computer, pull off the drive, and see what kind of video footage you have. So the last couple days, I've been taking a look at the As Seen on TV HD mirror cam. I purchased it for about $50 on Amazon, which to me is kind of expensive, especially since it did not come with an SD card. there are pros and there are cons, right? So if I was saying a con, at nighttime the night vision didn't work so well unless you're right up on the car. So I guess if it was an accident, it would be okay, right? The audio was a little grainy, but not that bad actually. I did have to convert it from an AVI to an MP4 in order to get it to work. So that's just something I needed for you guys to know. I will say the functionality of this, I liked how I can toggle through. It was pretty easy to use, right? There's a lot of functions on here, and it's really neat. As if I were to do a buy or deny, it was $50. So this is really difficult for me to say because I think it's expensive. But you know what? It's more expensive. What if someone cut you off in an intent to get you into an accident and make you pay? Now this thing would be priceless at that time. So therefore, it's a little difficult, but I would definitely say buy because it's something that is useful. I think the camera footage worked fine. I would say I'm still going to be looking for other products because putting this over top my mirror, it sort of shut off other features that the mirror does, right? At least in my particular car. So that's kind of an inconvenience, but I do like how it's not mounted to my window. So I'll still be looking around. This was Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. As always, I hope you have a great day. I'd like to thank you for sticking around for my entire review of the As Seen on TV HD Mirror Cam. There's a few things I wanted to let you know. One, if you plug this in and run it without having it plugged in, it runs for about 1 hour, so you should know that you're going to need to recharge it frequently. My recommendation would be to have someone maybe run that wire for you so it's always running. I know my friend Ryan, he's going to be ended up doing that for me. He doesn't know it yet. Well, maybe he does now if he's watching the video, but I'm going to ask him to help me hardwire this thing in just so it always works. I don't have to tie up a cigarette lighter or one of those ports there. Two, I mentioned earlier, this does not go in any further. I said I would touch base again, but I just want you to know that does not go in any further. This is a neat product. I think my van life friends out there, if you drive truck for a living or drive car for a living, this is a great little product to have. Even you Uber people or Lyft people, this might be something you want to have in your car just in case. And you want to record the people that are riding with you, maybe they're crazy, or even all the way around you. Anyway, during this video, I referenced my As Seen on Facebook magnetic chargers. Boop! I would love it if you would click on this link that I'm going to post right here, because I'm going to link that magnetic charger video right up here. I would love it if you would click on it. I'll see you over there. It's safe, I promise.